The deep web is a well-known cyberspace for illegal activity such as drug dealing, hitmen, and heinous child porn, to only name a few things. Over the years, people have accessed the deep web primarily through a browser known as Tor. This onion browser has allowed people to take glimpses into the underbelly of organized crime by exploring unindexed links on the hidden wiki. But some years ago, rumors began spreading that there was an extremely dark and twisted development occurring on the deep web. This development gained traction quickly, and soon everyone knew about live streaming links that showcase what is now known as red rooms. Red rooms, according to the rumors, were said to livestream gruesome videos featuring things such as tortures, killings, rape, etc. Coupled with these morbid details, red rooms were said to feature an ability for those live streaming to bid on courses of actions for those carrying out the sentences within the live streaming. The rumors of red rooms sparked a large online search by those who browse the deep web, and over many years, people have claimed to have located pieces of evidence for the reality of red rooms. But most, if not all, of these evidences have fallen through. In this video, we will put those ones aside and examine 3 pieces of information that could demonstrate that red rooms may actually exist.
Number 3.
Daizy's destruction is a well-known video within the circles of those who would explore the deep web. The video is known within the community as a snuff film, and for those who may not know, a snuff film is a video on the internet showcasing the murder or torture of someone, which is subsequently passed around for the amusement of others. Daizy's destruction was a video orchestrated by a notorious child porn kingpin, Peter Gerard Scully. Peter Scully was an Australian man who fled to the Philippines after becoming a target of police for running a pedophile ring reaching all over the globe. Scully was soon arrested and charged by Filipino police for crimes so terrible that Filipino officials considered bringing back the death penalty just so they could kill Mr. Scully. One of the pieces of evidence held against Mr. Scully is the tape known as Daizy's Destruction. While some of the content of the film is debated over, the general consensus is that the video features a host of people brutally torturing, sexually assaulting, and destroying young girls. Some have claimed to have witnessed the tape by locating it on the deep web. Others, however, maintain that the tapes are unviewable by the public. After some research, it does appear that the tapes do in fact exist. However, it is extremely unlikely that anyone has copies of the tapes apart from authorities involved with the case. The video is said to be the pinnacle of human depravity, and hardened detectives who have viewed the tape claim that the video has scarred them for life. And while the videos were clearly evidence of snuff films being developed for the viewing of depraved individuals, some people also hypothesized that the videos were involved in an alleged red room ring. Evidence that the video was involved in a red room ring has never been forthcoming, but the existence of such a film has left many wondering if the missing elements could feature in cases such as this, mainly that of a live stream murder involving an opportunity for onlookers to bid on actions to be taken by those carrying out depraved activities. In conclusion, the video's links to red room activity is unlikely true, but the fact that this video was created, at the very least, demonstrates that the sick and twisted individuals that create these types of videos exist. And so, it doesn't seem so far-fetched to suggest that if people such as Scully could make money from a red room, that they would orchestrate its existence.
Number 2.
The term soft crush refers to the more common fetish surrounding videos involving inanimate objects such as food or small invertebrates being crushed, while the term hard crush refers to such videos involving larger animals with vertebrae, and arguably more pain-susceptible animals such as reptiles, birds, and mammals being crushed. Typically speaking, crush porn features what is referred to as hard crush and sees people, usually women in high heels, stepping on and killing various animals in sexually suggestive positions. In 2014, authorities were able to shut down a host of these sites on the deep web. One such site was called Cruel Onion and was located by using the Onion web browser Tor. The site featured a host of cruel acts committed towards animals, and incorporated the killing of animals such as monkeys, rabbits, and kittens in a sexualized fashion. According to reports, videos featured a woman crushing a kitten with high heels on, a woman swallowing pinkies or live baby mice, and the crushing of various animals with the camera capturing the killing under a glass table. The sites associated with these types of activities often feature a forum where people can also make requests. These boards also allegedly provide people with opportunities to help others locate videos they want to observe, suggesting that an entire community exists around this perverse activity. Crush porn found on the deep web has also been known to involve large amounts of money. Various organizations on the deep web and even on the infamous Silk Road have been tracked by authorities as they've become aware of the twisted market. In 2012, 2 depraved individuals were arrested for creating crush porn. Ashley Richards and Brent Justice from Houston would take requests and had made a successful business out of videotaping tortures and killings of small animals. The reason why crush porn provides evidence towards the existence of red rooms is the fact that large sums of digital currency are traded over the internet for the request of certain disgusting fetishes to be carried out, and the fact that such a large economy has been developed over the years for such depraved films. It demonstrates that a market associated with such heinous activity does in fact exist. Number 1. The previous topics of evidence are potentially the greatest pieces of physical evidence to date that anyone has come across regarding red rooms. But what do people who frequent the deep web think about red rooms? Well, after some research, the general consensus that I've come up with is that most people believe that red rooms would be nearly impossible to run on the deep web. The reason for this is due to the limitations placed upon users of the web browser Tor and the latency problems that would have to be overcome if such rooms were to exist. With this said though, many of the users claim to have heard rumors that these rooms were said to exist, with some even suggesting to know they exist due to being able to tunnel into some. However, all agree that just stumbling upon one would be basically impossible. These people, who often have backgrounds in coding and various IT departments, believe that if red rooms do exist, that they would be heavily guarded in secrecy, and that only a selected few would ever be allowed to view them. In fact, some have suggested that red rooms may not actually exist on the deep web, but are actually found in heavily guarded locations on the surface web. And in order to access one of these rooms, someone would need to actively seek out one of these rings and then undergo a thorough background check and spend a tremendous amount of money in order to gain access to one of these sick places. And so, in conclusion, my thoughts are that red rooms, they do actually exist. With elaborate economies often involving Bitcoin being developed on the deep websites such as the ones involving crush porn, coupled with the atrocious snuff films such as Daizy's destruction, it really does not seem so far-fetched to believe that red rooms exist. However, I don't believe that red rooms would operate within the deep web, nor do I believe that stumbling across one would be possible. The research I have done seems to indicate that these rooms do in fact incorporate torture, killings, and various other terrible crimes at the price of bitcoins and various other digital currencies. They include the most depraved minds on Earth, and can only be located when someone actively seeks them out. Which is exactly why I will never seek out one of these rooms, and I would advise everyone to steer clear of searching for these places for their own safety. G'day mates, it's be.busta here. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video guys. And as always, it would be awesome if you could like, share, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for updates throughout the week. You can also catch me on my second channel, all of which have links in the description below. Thanks again for always tuning in guys, for all the love and support, and I'll see you mates in the next one.